What up? Good morning. Y'all already know this is Pawns Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Woo! Shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hyped. I am hyped for November 9th. One of the most electrifying fighters in the sport of boxing, one of the most exciting phenom in the sport of boxing, Jaron Boots Ennis, back in the ring November 9th versus Karen. And as much that he is an exciting fighter, Karen did make him look ordinary. I do feel that, though. I went to that fight. It was electric. Washington, D.C., Javante Davis versus Hector Luis Garcia. Demetrius Boo Andre beat Damon Nicholson. Rashidi Ellis tried to make his comeback, and he took an L. But anyway, Jaron Boots Ennis, a lot of people was expecting him to look great, look spectacular, like he's been, you know, for the most part of his career. He was fighting in front of a crowd, his crowd, you know what I'm saying? Not Washington, D.C., you know what I'm saying? Philly, not too far away from it. So he had a lot of hype going into that fight, and I think he was playing too much to the not playing too much for the crowd, but I think he put a lot of, you know what I'm saying, pressure on himself to perform and electrify the crowd. And you know what I'm saying, when you go out there not second guessing yourself, but you know, already going with a pre-plan, you know how it is in the sport of boxing. Sometimes the way you think is going to go, it doesn't go, so you need to make an adjustments. And he was just going out there, you know, not really showcasing all the skills and talent that he really possessed. He wanted the knockout. He was pressuring for the knockout. He wasn't cutting the ring off like he should and like he could. But I do believe that the second time is a charm. I think he's going to have some fun. Like he said in his recent interview, he's going to have some fun. He ain't thinking about the knockout. I spoke to Boozy Ennis, his father, and Bozy, and he told me, I remember, that was in the lobby in the hotel where everybody was staying at. He said, you know what, this is his favorite fight, and he loves it. You know what I'm saying? He thrives to you know, go back to the drawing board and fix what needs to be fixed and sharpen what needs to be sharpened. And he does love that his son went through this type of fight now for the future. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to adjust, to make timely adjustments within the fight. So I do believe that he's gonna show out, show proof. You already know Philly came out last time. Philly's gonna come out again. Tickets are selling very, very good. Eddie Hearn is doing a wonderful job with Jaron Boots Ennis thus far. Bam Rodriguez is gonna be in the car, one of the phenom in the sport of boxing. Two of the most electrifying young fighters in the sport of boxing on the same card. Co-main event, main event. It's gonna be an electric night out here in Philadelphia. But of course, I don't want people to look past Karen either. Karen is a good fighter. Karen is a good fighter. Like I said, he made him look ordinary. But I do believe that Jaron Boots Ennis is not an ordinary fighter. I do believe, like I said years ago, when a lot of people didn't even know who Jaron Boots Ennis was, unless if he was in the tri-state area. I said that Jaron Boots Ennis is the second coming of Roy Jones Jr. And some of the people was like, nah, who this? Nah, Boots, who Pussy Boots? What you talking about, Push Drunk Boxing? I told y'all. And now a lot of people was talking about that the guy that would give Terrence Bud Crawford, the 4th division world champion, 2 division undisputed, are going to give him a run for his money, other than Mashromov. But we didn't expect that, right? A lot of people didn't expect Mashromov to be the one that challenges Bud Crawford, because everybody had their eyes set on Jaron Boots Ennis. You could say they mirror each other, but let me tell you like this: I do believe that Jaron Boots Ennis is more flashy. I do believe that Jaron Boots Ennis look better. I think he got more tools in the toolbox than even Bud Crawford. I know you're gonna be like, nah, you crazy. I know that Bud Crawford have shown it at the highest level, but I like the way that Jaron Boots Ennis switches as well. I like his combination of I like the mixture of his work. I like his reflex. I like his flashiness. That's one thing that Bud Crawford doesn't have. So it's like, that's Bud Crawford, but with some showmanship. That's Bud Crawford with some style and grace. You feel me? And that's what I'm talking about. Because Terrence Bud Crawford is arguably the best fighter, and complete fighter in the sport of boxing today. He's pound for pound, 3-4. You can flip it around. Of course, we seen what Alexander Usyk did. We seen what Naoya Inoue did. So I can't have Bud Crawford above 3 or 4, and Canelo Alvarez could be 3. Some people may pick it's Beterbiev, how the way he, you know, got a close win versus Bivol. But other than that, Of course, I do want Jaron Boots Ennis to pick up the competition. I want Jaron Boots Ennis to go to the 154-pound division after this fight, and I think this fight, in my opinion, for me, I believe he's gonna pass this test with flying colors. I think this fight for me is to put more weight on the belt that he got elevated from, and then use that the power of the IBF and petition his way to the 154-pound division and put himself for a title shot, mandatory, but for a title shot. So I think that's this defense is highly important to put more weight in the belt. So when he does petition, when he moves up, he get a direct title shot. And I would like to talk more about Bam Rodriguez, but I want to do a separate video to talk about Bam Rodriguez. So I can't wait to see the fight November 9th. Can't miss it. Again, he's one of the very few fighters that are showmanships. You know, you have Naoya Inoue. You see some flair, you see some style. Bam Rodriguez, but showmanship that, you know, they know how to show off and it's still respectful. Ben Whitaker, I know a lot of people talking bad about with Ben Whitaker, but Ben Whitaker is the Cassius Clay of the UK, aka Benzo, aka the Surgeon. Look, a lot of young fighters can have a little bit of hiccups. Legendary fighters have hiccup early in their career, and I'd rather let them have their hiccups now so they can learn from it. So when they do face an elite fighter, they know how to overcome. They know how to make the timely adjustment, like we was talking about earlier. So, I do believe that Boots Ennis is top 3 most exciting fighter. Gervonta Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez. These guys got flair. These guys got style. We need that in the sport of boxing. We need that ingredient now. Let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all already know. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.